Welcome. I'm Shay, and this is Deciphering Crypto. I started this channel to help others and to share what I've learned. This is not financial advice, it's instructional, and hopefully we'll have some fun making some money along the way. Let's get to it. On Deciphering Crypto today, we're going to continue our exchange review series. Today is our fourth exchange, OKcoin. Let's check it out. Here is the OKcoin homepage. Let's start off with the user interface. As far as this is actually the dashboard page. You can list out favorites. It will show you your open orders, trade orders, buy orders, the assets. I currently don't have any assets on this exchange, and that is because they don't offer any bank transfers currently because of the debacle with the United States government and banking institutions that are working with crypto companies. So they had to discontinue that earlier this month. So up here we have dashboard, prices, refer, which is really limited. You can also buy crypto. I don't understand why these exchanges have these weird drop-down menus that are over here that has my assets, transfer, deposit, withdrawal, and then this just seems out of place, the fee schedule tier. Like that would be maybe even something at the bottom of the page. But in order to deposit, you would have to come over here to this menu, or you can click on the deposit button here on the dashboard. It will actually have this disclaimer up here. We've paused the USD wire and ACH. Basically, they've paused bank deposits. This explains why. Signature Bank is no longer solvent. If you go back to the dashboard, you want to buy crypto. If you had assets on the page, this is just a simple buying method. You can't place a limit order. You can just buy a quantity of token. It was odd at first. The only currency that I could select was euros. It changed a couple of days ago to reflect USD. I'm not sure what that was about. But they do have several different currencies to choose from. If you go to prices, it gives you a list of currencies, and you can buy with just this simple method. Now you could transfer USDT, Tether, or USDC to the exchange, but they don't offer any of those pairs. So you couldn't actually buy a different cryptocurrency with it, as far as I can tell. Now they do have that simple method of trading. They also, after some hunting, they do have an advanced method of trading, and you can go here to overview. And if you go down to preferences, right here they have this tools, and this trading feature, get access to new order types, which would be like a limit order. And you can turn that on. And now you have this trade button that's up here. And you can go to trade, and then it just, quite honestly, just kind of starts getting a little more strange. You can go one chart. I don't know if it's not, it says it's beta. I'm not sure if it's not tight, but like the volume is 10,000. I mean, this is Bitcoin. It should be in the hundreds of millions or billions. And you can kind of see this chart. It's like there's no movement. I'm not sure what's going on here. It doesn't look, I wouldn't be comfortable trading on this. It doesn't look like there's much you can customize on it currently, so I would hate to speculate on what a final product would look like. They do have trading bots up here, which is kind of interesting. If that, depending on the functionality, we will have to see what comes of this. So as far as interface, it's pretty basic. It's nothing really to write home about. The advanced trading feature is lacking, if you can call it an advanced trading feature. User interface could definitely be improved quite a bit. So user interface gets 2 out of 5 stars. Okay, let's move on to security. Security feels like it's somewhat adequate. They do offer 2-step authentication. When you go to the security page, it really doesn't have anything other than it says it's secure, right? Wallet security. And then it has a blurb. It doesn't have a link to any documentation. I don't know if they have what the reserve status is. I know that it doesn't force you to do a two-step authentication, so you can log on. It does have the option to do two-step authentication. If you go to settings, security settings, and it does have an alert right here, but you would have to physically go look for it. It doesn't encourage you to or prompt you to, and then you can turn on different mobile verifications or authentic apps, and then you can upgrade your security. But quite honestly, I would expect something like that to populate on the page. You would have a warning page, a banner, something just suggesting as I was moving around the site that I needed to upgrade my security if it wasn't going to force you or strongly encourage you to set up something like that when you created the account. As far as security, 3.5 out of 5 stars. I just don't have a warm, fuzzy feeling about it. Let's move on to fees. They do have low fees. It's a basic fee schedule. And we can come over here to this odd location, look at the fee schedule, transaction fees. It's based on a 30-day volume. And then there is your maker or taker fees. It's not very complicated. So as far as fees, they do have low fees. It's easy to understand. Fees is 4 out of 5 stars. And next we have features. Features, quite honestly, are pretty non-existent. They have a refer program. If you convinced somebody to set up an account and they spent $100 worth of crypto and 6 months, 180 days, in 6 months, you would each get $50 in Bitcoin. I mean, that's encouraging. So I approve. I think the 180 days might be a little long, but that's the way they have their set up. As far as prices, one thing that I do, if I can say I love one thing about this site, is that if you go to any coin, I go to Cardano, every coin, every token, every currency has the official website and the white paper and the Twitter link. I think that's fantastic. I think that every exchange should have that. If you're just surfing around, find some news on Twitter, go look at their white paper. If I go to the Spell token, and then here, it has the official website for Spell, and the Abracadabra front end is not available in your current location. That is because I'm in the United States. I can still buy their token. I just can't use the app. I think having the website and the Twitter and typically the white paper is very cool aspect of the exchange. But there is no earn program, no staking, there's no debit card. Even the educational content I feel like is a little lacking. There's very little educational content as far as explaining what a blockchain is, what different currencies, what's the benefit of a blockchain, what's the benefit of cryptocurrency, using a wallet, some of the fundamental tenets of cryptocurrency and the benefits of this revolutionary technology. It doesn't really go into a lot of that. That's also pretty disappointing. As far as features, there's really not much to speak of. So features gets a 2 out of 5 stars. As far as support, they do have these chat bots. They do have send us a message. We'll typically reply in a few minutes. We were just at the support center. This is primarily the help center, and you can go to each of these. They have some typical questions right here, and you can submit a ticket. But I feel like the help page could be more complete. I think even just some of the fundamentals of transferring cryptocurrency, depositing cryptocurrency, stuff of that nature to give, especially new users, preventing them from making mistakes. So support gets 3 out of 5 stars. And last, we have reputation. There's not a lot of information. It doesn't seem like they're really out there. It doesn't seem like they really have a lot of partners or people that are talking about them currently. They haven't been fined by any government agencies yet. So as far as reputation and community, they get 2 out of 5 stars. And that pretty much does it for OKcoin. I hope you enjoyed the review of OKcoin. Let's summarize. First, we have user interface. It lacks a real advanced trading window. It's pretty basic. It really needs some improvement. Only 2 out of 5 stars. Next, we have security. Security is okay. I feel like they need to mandate or strongly encourage a 2-factor authentication. 4 out of 5 stars. Then we have fees. The fee structure is simple. It's straightforward. 4 out of 5 stars. Next, we have features. The features are really non-existent. They encourage you to recruit friends for $100 after 6 months. They're really lacking. They do have the white paper and website links on all of the token pages, so that's a plus. But overall, 2 out of 5 stars. Next, we have support. Educational content is greatly lacking. They do have a couple of ways that you can request help. The help pages are fairly generic and need to be a little bit more specific with more thorough instruction. Support gets 3 out of 5 stars. Reputation and community, really not much of a reputation to speak of. They need to get out there in the community more. I can only give them 2 out of 5 stars. Overall, they have quite a few things they can do. They need to get some more features on the site. They need an advanced trading window that works. Work on their user interface. They can get their overall score up. Currently, I can only give them 2.5 out of 5 stars. Well, that does it for OKcoin. Next week, we're going to be doing Bitstamp. I appreciate you coming on this journey into this new revolutionary technology. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe. I'll see you next week on Deciphering Crypto. Have a great day.